Hey guys, so I'm going to walk you through what it looks like to label and archive emails to help find information easier. So, um, in previous versions of email, generally you end up with folders. With the introduction of Gmail, labels is kind of a new thing. If you think about pieces of paper, that a piece of paper can only be in one folder at a time. But that if you have a green label, is that you can put a green label on multiple pieces of paper. Um, and so it's the same way with your emails. So an email can only be in one folder at a time. But if an email has multiple labels that can be categorized in multiple different categories, if you think about something, so like if I have something about opportunities, but it's also a financial questions. I can label it with finance and opportunities. So let's walk through this. This is specifically looking at what it looks like for the RD bundles. And so this is something I actually do in order for me to actually find these. So the first example is here. So I have this email that's right here from Steve. So I'm actually going to remove a label from this so I can show you guys. So this is the all campus email that's going to go out today. It's got the video of Alethea and everything like that. So I actually have been trying recently to categorize these so I can track these better as well. And so what you do is you select it over here. This is your folders icon. Okay, so that's if you want to put it in one place, or labels. So labels over here, I have one called all campus email. And so I'm going to check that. And so notice the tag appears here where it says all campus email in front of the subject line. So there's a regional leadership conference one here. So you notice the rest of these don't have labels because this is the mess of stuff we're cleaning up after Orlando. But now what happens is I can archive this email. So that's this button right here. What archive does is it removes it from your inbox. So it's not a priority. You don't need to look at it right now, but you might want to search it later. So it's deleting means it's totally gone. Can't ever find it again. Archive means hide it until I want to search for it. So what happens, take this email from Steve, archive it. So notice how it disappeared. Now, what I can do is I can go over here to my labels. So under inbox, there's a bunch of different options here, drafts, sent mail, but then it starts to go into labels here. And so you notice all campus email is right here. So if I click on all campus email, we notice that this email here, the one with the video of Alethea, is still accessible, that we can search for it. If you want to do a longhand way, you can go up here and type in label, colon, and then whatever the title of your label is. And that will allow you to search for it as well. So that way you still have access for it, but it's not in your inbox. Now let's say you want to move one of these emails that you've archived and labeled back into your inbox. So what that means is I'm going to select here, and I'm actually going to go to the folder icon, and I'm going to click on inbox. And so now it appears back in my inbox. And so when I go back here and click inbox, you see it appears as my second email right there. So that's a little bit of how you do labels and folders and archiving. So you guys can notice when I go to, I have everything under NCT. So I've got a couple other things that are mixed in here. But for the most part, you can see NCT bundles are, this is the place where I've archived them. So notice none of them actually show up in my inbox. There's nothing that says NCT bundles. So, but when I want to search for them, I come over here and I click on here, and then I look for the date of which one is there. So that's how I find all of my NCT bundles. So hope that helps. Hit me up if you guys got any questions.